Good afternoon. It is August 18th, 2025, and it's a Monday, and we are in the 8 p.m. hour, and settlement is 6468 and three quarters. Pretty much nothing to talk about. There was a little bit of a trade here if you really wanted to, but there's really nothing here that's worth really talking about. It's just that's ugly. The first trade was after 9:45. This could have been your theoretical soup, but you don't get your this. It doesn't go here essentially. And then your other trade was this is 12:45 macro. This soup here to then go higher. There's pretty much nothing here to talk about. Either one of these is a gamble, so there's really nothing there. um, go back. There's no daily volume added, and it's just a spin. Um, no added on ES. No ad anywhere essentially. Nasdaq is probably the same story, but with more opportunities just because of the way that it moves. Um, 930 does this, and that's your soup right here to the downside. It is 300 ticks, so I guess that's why people love Nasdaq, because you can take degenerate trades like this. Or here's 1245, maybe this low, but definitely you could have gone for this low and missed it. Regardless, that's just gambling right there. I think I took personally two trades that I clocked out at at either break even or with some sort of profit. So yeah, pretty much nothing to talk about here. Unk is on Friday. We have Unk minutes on Wednesday as well. So that's something to look out for in terms of news, but there's pretty much nothing on the docket that would make me concerned or anything like that. Um, Bitcoin is probably somewhat the same thing. We got this macro here. There's no fair value gap to really care about. And that's not really, this is just Friday's low here. And then that's, like I said, that's the macro we've been looking at. They've tagged that high, so I wouldn't be surprised if we go here now. Um, since this macro is tagged and this macro is tagged, all with the same candle too. So we gotta see if they want to reject the midpoint of that wick. I don't think so, but we have that's what you have to look for, essentially. Yeah, nothing really to talk about. Let's see what happens. Not really any narrative to really care about. Um Last week on Bitcoin is added volume, so I wouldn't be surprised if they finally do hit this low. I think it's safe to say that they're gonna hit this low or this low. So essentially this fair value gap on Bitcoin, something to look out for. This weekly fair value gap on Bitcoin is something to look out for. Yeah, on Sunday slash yesterday, I wanted to see if we would get a flush higher. We haven't gotten that. So now what I'm really looking for is that fair value gap to be hit. I don't know how far it's going to be hit, but it's definitely going to be either yesterday's low, um, Thursday's low, or just the midpoint of this. More than likely just the midpoint of this, and maybe at best just that if we want to continue higher. I don't really see a good reason to flip bearish, but like we said on the Sunday report, it's really just all those PD arrays to see where we bounce from. So we'll see. All right, you have a blessed day.